It's very good to see you all. So I will start taking English classes for the Telangana state school children from 6th to ninth classes. If possible, I will also start from for 10th classes also if I have time to record the classes. So this is with a clear intention, uh, and I want to deliver knowledge, and I want to give scope for the poor students who are unable to attend the classes. We see that most of the private schools are running the schools through online, and students are able to listen to the classes through online. This is a clear and fair delivery of knowledge to the children, especially who are being away from the online classes. We shall start with unit 1 of class 7 today. So this is the face sheet of the opening sheet of the textbook of English of class 7. Okay, we shall move on to the next slides. So I will also share link in the description to download the textbooks in PDF formats. Okay, so we can just download this same PDF. I have also been using this PDF which I have downloaded. It is not my of my own. It is from the state government of Telangana. Yeah. So this is the table of contents we have in class 7. So we totally have 8 units as we had in unit 6. So each unit consists of 3 readings, and almost every unit has one poem, and C reading is a pleasure reading. Okay, so you can see note all down here. So C readings are meant for pleasure readings and not for assessment. Okay, assessment in the sense not for exams. Okay, so today we shall start with unit 1 as usual. So unit 1 reading A, the town mouse and the country mouse. It is a beautiful and entertained, okay, story of two mouses. Okay, so we shall move on to the text. So note to the students, please, dear students, please go through these notes. They're very much essential to know what are your rights. Okay, what you have to do, what you ought to do. Okay, so this is the face sheet of unit 1 reading A. So we have see, we can see the title there, the town mouse and the country mouse. So look at these two pictures and answer the questions that follow. So look at these differences between these two pictures there. So on the left side we see a village atmosphere. On the right side in the picture we can see a city atmosphere where it is with a lot of vehicles, buildings, factories, electrical poles, lights, communication and all. On the left side we can see village with bulls, animals, okay, farming. Okay, women carrying grass, bundle of grass, bullock carts, small houses. Okay, the construction of the house also is not proper. And since I'm in the village because of this pandemic corona, so in between you will hear some type of noises of birds, animals, people shouting here and there, but please ignore all of those sounds and focus on my lesson. Okay, so we have first question there. Write the differences you notice between the things you see in the two pictures. Okay, so differences you notice between two pictures. Okay, things or pictures you see. Okay, you have to find out the difference between those two pictures. Next, second question, where do you think life is peaceful and why? For example, if you think the life is peaceful in village, you have to answer as why do you think the life is peaceful in village? And if you think the life is peaceful in town, then you also have to answer why do you think the life is peaceful in the town? Next, third one, do you see, do animals feel the same like you? Do animals feel the same like you in the sense, for example, if you feel that village is very peaceful, do the animals also feel like village is very peaceful? Okay, so it is just like, so it is just like a self correction and a self questioning to you. Okay, okay students. Next, we have oral discourse there. Talk on the place you like to live. Okay, whether it is town or a village. So uh, we have to, actually that is a classroom activity, we cannot do it right now. Okay, so there is no problem if we are not able to do it also. So you have to speak about the place you like to live in. Okay, if it is town, You can speak on the town. If you want, if it is a village, you can speak of the village and give the reasons. Okay, so next, here we go. So here is a story of the town mouse and the country mouse. Would you like to know how the town mouse feels when he visits the countryside? Okay, so now we are starting the lesson here, dear. So we have reading A. We can see the title, the town mouse and the country mouse. Okay, the town mouse and the country mouse were cousins. They often wrote to each other. One day, the country mouse got this letter from his cousin. Okay, so the starting itself we come to know the relationship between these two mouses. Okay, the town mouse and the country mouse, who are they are cousins, and they often wrote to each other, in the sense they often write letters to each other. Okay, in those days the medium of communication was letters. Okay, so one day country mouse got this letter from his cousin. So this is the letter we have. I'm zooming out. So the letter is from Kitchen Cupboard, Mouse Town, 11th March 2012. Okay, so that is on the top right corner, that is from address. Dear cousin, I have been ill with cough and my doctor feels I need a holiday. He has asked me to spend a week in the countryside. May I stay with you? Please give me an early reply. Okay, so the Thomas is asking now that he is not little bit well, and his doctor advised him to go and stay in the countryside. Country here in the sense completely it is a village, almost a village. Okay, so the doctor advised this town mouse to go and stay in the village side for few days. Okay, so now this cousin is asking the country mouse permission to come to the village side. With warm regards, your affectionately town mouse. So you have two address also, to country mouse, the mouse hole, mouse country. Okay, next. Receiving the invitation from the country mouse, the town mouse packed his bags and caught the next train to the countryside. The day was bright and sunny, and soon the town mouse began to feel hot in the train. So the town mouse started the journey as soon as the invitation, came from the country mouse. As soon as the reply is there from the country mouse, the town mouse packed all his bags and he caught the next train to the countryside. And since the day was very bright and sunny in the sense, sunny is not a name here, sunny in the sense very hot. Okay, with sun, a lot of sun, it is just like summer. Okay, so as soon as the town mouse began to feel okay, and soon the town mouse began to feel hot in the train. Okay, so we usually experience that if it is very hot, we begin to feel very hot, by ourselves. Okay, we begin to feel a little bit of uncomfortableness with sweat and all. So I wish there was an air conditioned coach, he said to himself. What did he say? I wish there was an air conditioned coach. He was speaking to himself. Okay, so I feel very uncomfortable here. So how does he feel? He feels very uncomfortable. So we can see a beautiful picture here. The station name is Mouse Country, and you can see the train name also on the right side, Mouse Town, Mouse Country. And the look at the attire of town mouse. He's with a beautiful pink and with a dark colored suit, wearing shoes, tie. Okay, with the color is also a little bit white. Okay, a little bit brown color, like it is like light color, it is not dark color. And you can see his luggage with suitcase, okay, and a trolley bag. And on the other side also you can see different animals. And look at the left side, country mouse. He is wearing a normal chappal, and he is wearing some kind of dhoti and wearing a towel on his shoulder. Okay, so with this picture itself we come to understand the lifestyle between town and village. Okay, however, there was nothing he could do about it. So he grumbled to himself while the train chugged slowly into the country. The country mouse was waiting at the station. So though it is very hot, there is nothing this town mouse could do. So while he got down from the train also moved away. So the country mouse was also waiting at the station. Why? To receive his cousin town mouse. Next. Oh cousin, the town mouse said as soon as he got off the train. The train was dreadful. I feel terribly hot and thirsty. I hope you have something ice cold for me to drink at home. Okay, so as soon as he got off the train, we usually wish, no? So if you go to receive any of our relatives, we say, oh uncle, oh aunt, or oh niece, oh brother, oh cousin. Okay, we usually say that. So just like that, they have wished. And as soon as he got off, what did he say? He said the train was dreadful. Dreadful in the sense horrible. Okay, he could not tolerate that hotness. Okay, I feel terribly hot and thirsty. I hope you have something ice cold for me to drink at home. Okay, so well, I have some water, said the country mouse. Okay, so as soon as the town mouse asked for some water, the country mouse said, I have some water, but I can look around for coconut water if you like. Okay, so just think about the food, the drinks that are available in the village, either water or coconut water. Okay, first he suggests water. The better than water was coconut water. Okay, next, coconut water, asked the town mouse in horror. Don't you have any orange juice or lemonade? Okay, so now what does he want? The town mouse? Town mouse want something like orange juice or lemonade. Okay, but those type of juices, cold drinks, all those edibles are not available in the village. Next, I am afraid not, replied his cousin. But I found a very nice piece of fruit today and a tender bit of sugar cane. I'm sure you will enjoy that. And what is the food available now? A nice piece of root and a tender bit of sugar cane. Okay, root, sugar cane. The town mouse exclaimed. This fellow now, town mouse, is in horror. Now he's completely afraid. He doesn't want to eat all those things. Root, sugar cane. That is all uncooked. Okay, that is all raw food. Okay, next, the country mouse said, this is what we eat in country. So I am afraid you too have to eat this. Try it. It's not bad. So what did the country mouse say? See, cousin, it's okay. Don't be afraid of that. Only these things are available in the countryside. So I am afraid you too have to eat this. Okay, there is no another way. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, he also said, try it. It's not bad. The town mouse did not enjoy his dinner at all. He nibbled at the root and the sugar cane and then said he wanted to sleep. The country mouse showed a corner in the mouse hole and said, there you are, you can sleep there. So finally, the town mouse did not enjoy his dinner at all. So he just nibbled at the root and sugar cane. Okay, nibbled in the sense eating with slight interest, not showing that much interest. For example, if your mother cooks you the food which you don't like much, what do? You just eat little bit of that and you just move to the bed, right? So that is what happening here. The town mouse also did not like the roots and all, so he just nibbled, just like pinching little bit from with his foretooth. Okay, and he went to sleep. And when he went to the sleep, what did the country mouse show? The country mouse showed a corner or a hole in the corner and said, there you are, you can sleep there. Okay, now we can understand the situation of the town mouse will be in lot of horrible situation. Okay dear, so with this we shall complete the part 1 of unit A. Okay, so that you can continue, I will continue this class in the next video. Thank you.